What up, party people? Okay, so I've taken a break from making videos for a while, but I'm back just to make this. So I've been dabbling in Minecraft FTB. I've been playing a lot of Direwolves 20, the 1.6.4 version, and I wanted to mix it up a little bit and have more of a challenge. So I have the Sky Factory from, I forget who made it, but yes, I've done that, and I was playing single player, but I'm like, this is boring, so I'm like, let's go find a server. So found a server. They just reset the map, so I'm like, so a little pissed about that. However, now I can start recording, and I'll just start it off. So this is the server that I'm on. So if they also have a website, I'll probably post that in the description. And let's join it. So when you join, you will be spawned in here. This is more like the spawn area, because they didn't finish this. This is a few things on the reset. Yeah. The rules are in that direction, and the useful commands are over here. So on their website, they give you, yes, also in the bottom right, you can see that in 15 minutes there's a reset. That's because with this pack, you have to do a lot of resets, or else the server starts to get really laggy, and that's never a good thing to have on a server. So on these commands, you can see balance here. If you go to their website, there on the side, on the home page, there are 4 different places where you can vote, and if you vote, just like in the bottom, you get $50 and 1 iron ingot. Now, I joined this thing. I joined another server before this, so I knew that you would get money if you voted. So I voted before creating an island, and I ran down here, which is their shop, which it's sort of bland right now. Not gonna lie, they had a lot more. The string is because on all servers that I've been on this pack, silkworms, which are used to make string, are banned since they crashed the server. So you have to vote and create and just buy some string off start. Then you can build like a mob farm, and you'll be fine. And then all your like starting things off. Alright, so let's get started. They do give you tools, but it's quite pointless, since when you create a island, they all disappear. So do not buy anything until you create your island and set home. So let's do island. Island create, I guess. Great. Please don't say I. And work. Oh, this is embarrassing. Okay, I guess you can type in island, and there are that. I spelled that wrong. And restart. Okay, I guess you have to type in island restart, because they've updated. It seems that I have one neighbor way over there and no other neighbors. So as you start, you obviously start on top of a tree. Now this is very difficult, because all you do is start on top of a tree and 1 dirt block. That's literally all they start you off on. So you might want to start punching the tree, and you want to act quickly. So yeah, there's a dirt block. That's it. So the leaves don't fall yet. I created a crafting station just because I like the crafting station. And I recommend making slabs to conserve your wood, and making a crook, which is 4 sticks in that shape, and that increases the chance of getting saplings. Also, it hits, you can break the leaves quicker. So let's expand just a little. Let's make a little more. but you don't really want to fall off, so shift is great. Okay. Now there is something called Vein Miner, which is added here, which is a mod, which for a vein, if you hit the little squiggly thing on your keyboard right next to 1 and above tab, it will break all the same block that are all connected to one another. So you see that I just broke all of the leaves and got 4 saplings that dropped right on me. That's really handy if it's like a really large tree. However, the durability on these things is 122, you can see right now, and every block you break, it takes down 2. So that's one thing. Now, since they reset the map, I would vote right now. I would probably just go vote and get some bone meal like the people in the chat are asking for. Although, since they just reset the map, it already knows that I voted. You can only vote for 24 hours and then you can vote again. And so right now I have a 3-hour waiting margin. So we're going to do it the long way and wait for this thing to grow, which is the boring part of this mod pack, is you constantly have to wait. But once you have like 9 trees going, you're like constantly cutting things down. Also, you're getting ores and all of this. So while this tree decides to grow, I will show you the mods. So there is a substantial amount of mods in here for just starting off on top of a tree. I know, you're thinking like, oh, you need a cobble gen. Yes, that is probably the first thing you probably want to get, is a cobblestone generator going. How to do that is a lot of work, basically. The main thing is you want to, let's see what the mod is here. Ex Nihilo. I butchered that name. But you want this. Okay, so to start off, you'll obviously be in here. And you're going to want to what the heck just happened? Okay, you're going to want, what is it? Really? You can do that? Huh. Alright, never knew that existed. You want to make an oak barrel, which is just some oak planks and a slab. And these are handy for 2 reasons. One reason is you can place them down, and once it rains, it will collect water. And that can be like your water source. So if you get like 2 of them and make like a little 2x2 thing, you can make unlimited water, which is very nice. Also, with the water, there's something called a where is it? A hammer. Probably a wooden or a stone one. And what you want to do is take dirt and put it in a sieve. So it's like you're sieving for gold. So this is where the string comes in. You need 18 string to make the 2 meshes. I said milk for some reason. 2 sticks and 4 things there, and then you just hold right click with the dirt in here, and it will pop out sometimes seeds, sometimes like seeds for other like tree types such as like jungle, and it will also pop out stone. So with those stone, you want to put 4 in a row and get cobblestone, use the hammer on them, and it goes to cobblestone, sand, dust. Right? So I'll be right back. Alright, sorry guys, I'm back. So I have been playing just a little bit further, I've been cutting down the tree, breaking the leaves, and expanding the place. So I've created what I was talking about, oak barrels, and it was raining. And so I put down 3, which collected the water. Now this is what it looks like when it's full, and this is what it looks like when it's empty. Now I've put this over it to stop the rain from entering it, because the only way you can create dirt is if you take saplings, and it has to be 8 saplings, and you just hold right click or just right click them into here, and you see it's a green, and it will slowly turn into brown and then turn into dirt. So I always like keeping at least 1 oak sapling, because, well, you can get them from acorns. How you get acorns or any of these seeds here really are from sieving dirt. And It's just a pain. If you just keep one, you don't have to worry. You can make thousands from them. Also, I voted, and once you vote, you get 1 iron ingot, and you can vote 4 times on different things. And so I got 4 iron ingots here, and obviously some wood and other stuff. And so I also like to have my trees about 3 blocks apart. That's why I have these 2 gaps here. And I'm already planning in my head to have like maybe my house in this direction or over here, and having my trees somewhere over here. Alright, so let's go to spawn, since now I have money since I voted, and I can do that by typing /BAL, B-A-L, and whoa, apparently I have $800. Okay, I thought I only had 200. And you can see this is a store, so all you have to do is go over here and right click on a sign, and you will get whatever. Now, the admin shop is the admin shop. You will get 10 of whatever the item is, which is string, and the B, whatever the number next to B, is how much it costs. So $50 for 10 string. I don't know, I think one stack is that much. So I want at least 2, so I can make at least 1 sieve. I would like some bones, so I can get a start on bone meal. Also, the way to make lava in here, it's lovely. It's just lovely and complicated. Is to make a crucible. Where is it? Right here. And you will have to cook the crucible to make it solid to start making lava. And to make a crucible, all you need is bone meal and clay. And the way to make clay is putting dust in one of these oak barrels that are full of water. Then you have to break the block, and we give you 4 clay. It's quite complicated when you think about it, but once you get started, it's really easy. Also, when you start automating things, it's so much nicer instead of just sitting there like waiting for a tree to grow, or holding down right click to just sieve like stacks of gravel. By the way, I messed up on the order of how the hammer works. It goes, you get something called stone from sieving dirt, and you also get all these seeds and maybe like a grass seed. By the way, the grass seed is you put on a dirt block, and it turns into a grass block, so it can spread grass, which is handy for later things on. But once you get the 4 stone, there's no cobblestone here. You just put it in like a 4x4 pattern, and it will give you a cobblestone, and you'll have to use a hammer on the cobblestone, and that will make gravel. And then if you do it again, make sand, do it again, dust, and that's it. So every block has its own thing when you sieve it, and those are the 3 blocks that you can really sieve. So gravel is more of your ores, like all of these broken copper ore, broken tin ore, broken iron ore, all of them, which smelt down into ingots. However, to try to duplicate your ores, you can get all the broken things. I believe it's a 4x4 block, if I remember correctly, to make like a copper or gravel. If you put 4 broken copper ores in a 4x4 on a crafting table, and if you take a hammer to that, it will change it into like crushed gold ore, which is more like the equivalent to if you sieve sand. And then once you can make it in another block and then break it again with a hammer, and it will change into, I believe, pulverized copper ore. And that's if you pulverize dust, that's what you'll get. Also, if you sieve gravel, you will get a tendency of getting diamonds, emeralds, lapis, and I think coal. I think that's the 4 things you get. If you do sand, you'll get an occasion where is it? Cactus seeds, and I forget what other ores you would get. And I know if you do dust in a sieve, you have a tendency of getting like redstone. So that's the whole thing. Now I do not know how much money I have left in my 600. 600 is a nice amount. Let's buy some cobblestone. That will be very handy to start off. Wow, 200 for a stack of dirt. I'm gonna actually do that. I'm gonna actually buy that. That's gonna really help. Now, I believe I have 200. Yep. So let's buy some more strings to make more sieve. Yeah, I'll keep the money for that. Now, I set my home, and how you do that is once you create your island, find a place where you want to look. If you ever know the mod called Mistcraft, it's like a linking book, so it saves the location you're looking at, all of that. And so if you, I don't know, say like I want to be here, you hit T, hit slash, and then set home, all one word, and then hit enter, and it'll set your home. Okay, so see, the saplings have turned into dirt, so all you gotta do is right click it. I don't know if it bounces all out of place, but I know I only have that here, so it may hit that and come down. I don't know, I don't really watch it as closely as I probably should. And now we have a lot of stuff, so let's make all of this into slabs to expand the platform. Slabs is a great way to start off. You really save your wood that way, which is very handy. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And let's grab some more wood. And you can see that my tools have been taking durability. I also made a wooden axe, and that was not sticks. I'm gonna make another crook because I know I'm gonna be breaking a lot of leaves. And let's just do 3 here. Now that's 1, 2, 3, so that should be closed off. And see, slabs sometimes for some reason like drop down a little bit, even though you can't even click on something there. It's really pointless. I don't know. I don't understand why. I do not understand. See, it just drops for some random reason, which is annoying because you lose some wood in the process. Also, there are objectives for this pack. If you go to the paste bin for the pack, you can actually find where like I think it's like 32 of them, but some of them you probably can't do because one of them is like silkworm, and silkworm on the server is banned. So if you type in /island on the server, but I think it's on most of the servers, it comes up with this island menu, and it shows you all of the, I'd say, challenges that you should do. So change home location. When you teleport to your island, you will be taken to this location. Click here to change. So I think you can just drag and drop, and it will automatically set your home to where you are. I don't really want to do that, so yeah, I'm not going to do that. Ender portal. Some challenges for you. What just happened? I clicked on it. I wanted to see the challenges. Whoa. Island. Spell it correctly. Come on. Click here to view challenges. Group. I had a group once. To be honest with you, I did. But it gets annoying because you have things you want to do. Also, you guys don't get on the same time if you're not really friends. Like, you just meet up on like chat. It's like, hey, can I live with you? And it's like, okay. And then it's awesome because you get a lot more work done. But it's also not awesome if you have something planned to do and it just doesn't do it because someone's like taking the materials or whatever. Yeah, so there's all of those. I'm not really gonna look at that. Okay, let's let us. There should be one there, but it's okay. I'm gonna at least bring this out too so I can back up just a little bit when I'm trying to get like leaves or something. and I don't fall off, because that would not be a fun time. Huh. Okay. So let me get some of the bones. Change that into bone meal. I am using the Sphax texture pack, and it's also using the patch for this mod pack. So they have set up a patch for this mod pack. Okay. So let's see. Grow, grow, grow. Really? Grow, grow. Is any tree gonna grow? Come on, I'm wasting bone meal here. Oh, I just wasted so much freaking bone meal. Good thing I just bought some more bones. Grow, please. Grow. There we go. Okay. How about you? You want to grow? You don't want to grow. Sometimes you just gotta break and replace a sapling for it to actually grow. I found I've sat like for an hour staring at a sapling and it wouldn't grow, so I just broke it, replaced it, and in like a minute it grew. So as I was talking about, there's a mod called Vein Miner. So say I'm not holding down the button right now and I just like break it, it's gonna break just like regular Minecraft. But if I was holding down the button right now, the little squiggly thing, I forget what it's called, and then break the block, you can see all the wood dropped and now there's nothing there. So just like breaking the leaves with the crook, just like manual, like, oh yeah, this is so fun. Or you can just hold down the button, break it, and they just all break. Now my crook did break. This is the second one I had there, so it will stop after the durability of the tool is taken away. And you can see on the side, like to the left, you can see the durability drop from like all of the blocks being broken. It was 12 for my axe and now it's 6. And it's raining again. So this is like a perfect time to show getting whatever it's called. Let's just grab two here. Okay. So to make a hammer, you get 2 sticks and you put it like that, and then whatever the other material, you can have wood, you can have stone, you can have iron, gold, or diamond. I think you can probably have more, but I don't see them. And that's your hammer. And where is some of the cobble? Okay, so you take the cobble, and the vein miner also works on this one as well. So I'm just gonna do that, and if you hold down the thing and hit, it breaks it all and then pops it into your inventory, which is handy. Now let's see, now it's gravel. I'm trying to get into dust because it's raining, so I'm gonna take advantage of this rain and try to get as much clay as I really can. And break it one more time, and it turns into dust. Now I can right click them all in here, and you see it's all clay now, and then right click them again just like the dirt block, and they pop out and they start filling up with water again with the rain. You can slowly see it's like inching up. So now I have 3 clay, and I'm just gonna break 2 of them because I only need 7 clay to make the crucible, and it gives me 8. I'll just throw those 2 in there. I'll even throw that in there. Yeah, so that's handy. I do have iron, so I can make a bucket, so I can make an underwater unlimited water source, which will be very nice. So now I sort of got a plan of where I want it to go. I'll just make it go here. Now the problem with using full blocks is monsters can spawn, so if you hit F7, you can see that it's all yellow. It's not lit up yet. Oh my gosh. I thought I was crouching there for a second. I almost jumped off the side. I do not want that to happen. Let's here? Okay, so I'll just make the water here and there. And it's already full. So you just right click again on the thing and it will pick up water. And there you go, now I have an infinite water source. So that's very nice, that's handy. I'm just gonna get that clay. So it's all like a process. When you start getting going, you really know. See, someone just voted. And so it's really just the process. I really just do not like this tree growing here. Oh, yes, I got the dirt back. Sometimes, well, most of the time, the dirt actually just like falls. Okay, that works, I guess. Just falls and disappears. You'll never get it back. It's like, no, I wanted that. Let's make a furnace. This is very handy to get the dirt and everything. So I can start making some charcoal so I can get some torches going, because I really don't want some monsters spawning. That is not desirable at all. Also, it really lights up everything. But I do have my brightness turned up all the way. Okay, so let's see, what did I do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I had about 8 trees growing on my last world, and it did very well. It was like a constant flow. Why am I doing this? Oh well, let's do it anyways. So let's make a sieve. Alright, let's grab that. Let's make 2 actually. Well, I only really need 1, since there's only 1 person. If there was like 2 people, you could be doing it at the same time. Also, if you have autonomous activators, I believe I said that correctly, you can have them in a process of doing it for you. And like a vacuum hopper, I guess, very nifty. And I haven't really done a lot on automation because normally the map is reset before I ever get the chance to do it, which stinks. And see, I can't right click this yet because it's not truly dirt yet, it's just like this darker brown. So it changes. I'll probably move all of this in a later time. Let's just build a little station here. So you just right click the dirt in here. Most of the things for this mod, just right clicking, and you just hold down right clicking. You see this layer is moving down. Also, you can see some particle effects of whatever it is. And as I said, stone will pop out. Now we just got 4, so we got lucky. There's the dirt. So I'll just actually sieve more dirt. And this is how you're supposed to get the cobblestone. You weren't supposed to buy it from the store like I did. But I did not know I had that much on me. I was just going to get bone meal and some string. And so you just take the stone and put it in the 4x4 and it makes cobblestone. And with that, you will use your hammer to break down the cobblestone into gravel, which will get you ores and then like redstone, and that's how you get all your ores. It's very handy when you have machines just doing it for you. Like, please and thank you. Just break it all down. Wow, that was 18. And so the fun begins again of waiting. Sometimes you won't get anything. Sometimes you'll just get little things, like I just got flint, but now I just got a diamond and some ores, which is nice. Yeah. It's still raining, isn't it? Wow. I'll probably grab once. Let me just finish. Come on, come on. Finish up already. Yeah, my first drive will probably be getting like an Untitled activator so it can do it for me. However, I really don't want to keep buying things, so I might make a mob farm. Well, I'll most definitely make a mob farm. My first thing is make a house, or what I can call a house, which is will store most of this junk. And as you can see, I got a lot of things. Like I got 7 broken tin, I got some emeralds, I got an emerald diamond. Let's make a chest for this. I like it organized just roughly, so it's roughly symmetrical. Oh, okay, that's why I like these things. It doesn't dump everything out if you just walk away from it. Let's throw that over here. And I got some coal. It took me a while to realize what some of the things are, because I've been playing on vanilla texture pack for a long time. I ever started watching Direwolf 20 and I'm like, okay, I'll just stay with vanilla, it looks fine. Definitely when you get to the amount of mods FTP brings, there's like no point of getting a texture pack if you don't have a good computer, and there's just so many mods. It's like 140 mods. It's insane. So I have 7 here, so I just grab 4 of these. And how you get these out, if you do not know, is you can put your cursor over it and scroll up to pull it out of the chest and into your inventory, and scroll down to put it into the chest. If you never knew that, it took me a while to figure that out. And so yeah, you put the 4, does the, see, trees start growing. So you just take the tin or gravel out, just use the hammer on it, and it turns into the dust here. Sometimes you get a little extra, that's what I'm saying, like doubling. Like when you have stacks of this stuff, you notice that you get like an extra few. See, like I just got an extra dust here, so I'll just put that aside. That now you can try to break this with a hammer, but it's not going to do anything since it's down to its lowest form already. And I will put that in the cooker. Now this texture pack does have the one problem. Is it tin? Yes, tin and copper. It has like this black box around it, not like all the other ores. It's not like clear. So as I found, that's just an extra step. See, it's a black box. It's annoying. You just put it in the crafting table, turn it into nuggets, and that turns it into the thermal expansion version. And just do the 9, and it turns into still a tin ingot, but it's thermal expansion, and it doesn't have that weird black box around it. So I'm gonna make some torches. Maybe not all. I don't want to completely remove all possibility of having a fire source. So hit F7 to see where the mobs are, or will spawn, which is quite handy. I don't know what mod introduced that. Okay. Just throw some of it in here. I'll organize this all better later. 4, I might not have enough to break the tree fully. Yeah. And back to manual. Let's just finish this up. Okay, guys. So I'm probably gonna leave it off here. I'll stop playing so I don't add extra more. And yeah, another tree root. Yeah, so I'm just gonna stop here. Maybe I'll expand it just a little bit more to add more slots for trees to grow. So I'll have that fun thing. Probably cut them down. Just keep on doing it. I don't need to show you that I'm creating dirt, because the only reason you would really be saving dirt is to get stone. Although you get, as I say, all these seeds, or like birch seeds. The one thing you're really striving for is getting a rubber tree sapling, which, if I type in rubber, it is the one from Mine Factory, and Mine Factory gives you all the cool machines for like harvester and the planter, so you can automate the trees and not even have to worry about it anymore, which is very nice. Alright guys, so hope you liked this video, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.